Hello, glow getters! And I know it's been a heck of a long time since I've done my last video. For those of you who don't know me, it's Natasha. I am the founder and owner of the Glow Getter Box. And today, as promised a while back, I'm going to start doing some videos like I used to do when I had my own channel. And one of my favorite videos to do and one of my most popular posts that I had was my monthly favorites. So I thought I would share some of the things that I'm absolutely loving and that I loved for the month of March, because it is almost April, or it could be April when you're watching this. So I've got a fair amount of stuff. I have a few favorites that I'm not going to include in this video because they're products that I'm testing, that I've been playing with and testing for our summer box, and I don't want to share it too fast, I guess, or like release it too quickly. I want you to be surprised and do some teasers later on. I mean, the summer box doesn't come out till May, so yeah. Spring box is still available though, and some of the items I'm going to talk about are in the spring box, and I've been using them for months because I was testing them before the spring box came out, and then the spring box came out, yeah, and now I'm just still addicted to them and want to use them all the time. So the first thing I have to say I'm loving is this mascara and coffee t-shirt from Old Navy. It is just like one of those things that I love this shirt. I saw it on the website and I was like, buy, because this is me. Coffee and mascara, makeup and caffeine is my jam. It's my thing. If I could live in a world where all I had to drink was coffee and I could just play with makeup all day, it'd be a very happy world. And obviously, like, interject my children and husband in there. Obviously. Alright. World's longest intro. So let's get talking about it. So this t-shirt from Old Navy, I don't know if it's still available, but I feel like I've seen this shirt in other shops as well. So sorry, I'm a bit of a messy hot mess. Today's kind of like one of those a little bit of everything days where I got to do some house cleaning, some organizing, respond to some emails for Glow Getter, finalize the last item for our summer box. We've got all our items picked out already, so it's fantastic. All that good stuff. Back to it. Alright, so because we talked about t-shirt, let's talk about something else that is not beauty related, I guess. We'll start there and then we'll work our way through. So a Lara Bar. I contacted Lara Bar to be in our spring box because in doing Whole30 and trying to live better and live healthier and cleaner, I became quickly addicted to the Lara Bars. This is their peanut butter bar, and I'm eating a ton of it. I also love their coconut bar, their apple spice, their cherry pie. I'm trying to think what's the other one. Ooh, their cashew one. They've got so many amazing flavors. And they're gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free, vegan, and kosher. They've got, I think, like, this line of bars has, I think, 5 and under ingredients. This one has 2 ingredients, 3 ingredients. So yeah, I've got those in my purse all the time. My family has, I mean, as we're coming into spring and out of winter in Canada, it's cold season, right? So I love the doTERRA line of oils. This is their Breathe Respiratory Blend. So I have this going in my children's rooms with a diffuser. My daughter has asthma, so it just helps clear her up when she's sleeping, and I find a really big difference when I'm using these when they are sick, or when we're coming, when everybody at school and daycare is sick, this is just pretty much on all the time. And then for me, to try with my crazy work hours and everything else that's going on and taking care of the house and kids and, just life, right? I find I get run down really easily with the hours that I work, and just, one child in daycare and one child in kindergarten. There's a ton of germs that get brought home to this house. So from doTERRA as well, they have these little beadlets that you ingest with their essential oils, and they're all majority of their oils are food grade. So I take regularly their peppermint beadlet and then their On Guard beadlets. And the On Guard is a blend of different oils that help keep away the germs and make you feel healthy and strong. So these are just little tiny beadlets, and I take them. I'll link the rep that I use for On Guard in the comment or in the details, the section below. You know what I'm talking about. For skincare, I have been addicted to this oil that is in our spring box from Delia Organics. It's our natural skin therapy restore treatment. So this is from Surrey, BC, and it's all amazing oils: grapeseed oil, avocado oil, macadamia nut oil, so many amazing things in here. So she recommends this for a restore treatment, so to apply it in the evening before you go to sleep and let your skin absorb it. This is the least oily feeling skin oil I've ever used, if that makes sense. So it absorbs so quickly into your skin and you're just left looking like healthy and radiant. I use this on a recent Glow Getter in the City photo shoot with Van Bake Creative. I use this on this is another item I was going to talk about, my Real Techniques sponge. In lieu of wetting it, I dropped a little bit of this on the sponge and then kind of dabbed it all over the model's faces before I applied the foundation. And the foundation lasted like all day, and it just looked like healthy and radiant. Not that they don't normally, they're both beautiful young women, but I just felt that they worked really well together. So I use this all the time. I don't just use it for night. As well, this is also good for scars. You can apply it on scars and it will help minimize the look of that. You can use it when you are pregnant and your belly is growing and you get itchy. You know, sometimes you wake up and your belly is just feeling really, really itchy. You can put that on it and it'll help take that itch away and soothe your skin. So because it's all natural and super healthy for you, there's so many things that you can use this for, which is one of the reasons why I love it, because it's kind of like one of those everything oils. I even, when I'm done applying this on my face, I have a little bit of residue on my hands, and I'll just rub it on the ends of my hair where I have like some frays or some split ends. I'll just kind of scrunch it in and rub it to the end with the leftover, so I'm not wasting a drop. I love this. Real Techniques sponge, we just talked about that. Another item I'm using all the time is from Pixi, and it is their Glow Mist with propolis and argan oil. This is their nourishing mist, and it's supposed to hydrate and protect your skin. It's a really nice oil, so you gotta shake her up. It smells citrusy. It's really, really nice. So you can use it as a skincare product. You can use it as almost like a primer before you put your makeup on. You can use it as a setting spray, as well as if I know I'm going to have a really long day, I make sure I have this in my bag and I kind of spritz myself throughout the day, and I just take a minute and it like relaxes me and I feel good, and it kind of just perks my face up a little bit when you're feeling like run down and tired. So I'll put this in my bag if I know I'm going to have a really long one. This was actually in my purse for the longest time. I took it out to do this video. Yeah, that's nice. So this lives in my purse, and so does this little guy. And this is they're a natural organic camouflage cream. So this is from Evelyn Iona. It's a Canadian brand out of Toronto, and this is vegan and gluten-free. It's certified organic. So the company is based out of Toronto, but their products are actually made in the U.S. This. It's my, you can tell I love this. It's really, really messy right now. I need to clean her up, but it's a concealer, and you can also use it as a foundation if you want a little bit of a thicker coverage. And it feels really, really good. It covers with other stuff. It blends with all foundations. I haven't found anything that this doesn't blend well with. So I'll keep this in my my go bag in my purse and just do little touch-ups throughout the day. If I've got meetings I've got to run to and I want to look a little bit fresher than I'm feeling, I'll just, really quickly apply this with my fingers underneath my eyes or any spots that are kind of starting to show through. And it just blends in so nicely to the makeup I already have on, and it just gives me that little pick-me-up that I need. So I love this brand. while we're talking, Evelyn Aona, I just recently tried this brush. This is their eyeliner brush. And it's just a regular angled eyeliner brush. I'll use this with a cream-based eyeliner as well as with an eyeshadow. My favorite thing to do is to edge out my bottom lashes and even the top lashes, lash line, with a powder eyeshadow as opposed to an eyeliner when I want to go for a softer eye look. These are vegan brushes, and the brush itself is really, really soft, which is nice because sometimes you'll get for eyeliner brushes, they'll be really, really stiff. So this I find is great because you don't feel like you're poking yourself in the eye. Like, you can get in there really, really well. But it's stiff enough that it gives you a beautifully straight line when you're trying to apply like a cat eye or something like that. So, look it. I guess we'll stay on brushes. From Real Techniques, I got these a while back and just been loving them. This is their blush brush. Yep, their pink blush brush, and it's like super fluffy, and their brush, like, I need to wash my brushes. But I love this brush. I will use it for blush, for bronzer, everywhere. It's kind of that perfect combination where it's like egg shape, so you can use the side of it to contour really nicely. You can use the edge if you just want to do the apples of your cheeks. It's just got a really nice shape, and I like the feel of the handle. And it's light enough that, like, it's a big enough brush, but it's light, so it's just really nice to use. And this is their setting brush, and that's what I was using for. But then I saw a video recently where someone used this for their highlighter, and I was like, ooh, that would be a really good highlight brush, and it is. So I just dip the side of it here into whatever highlight product I want to use, and I just dust it along my cheekbones, my nose, my cupid's bow, wherever I want to put the highlight, and it works beautifully. And it's that same kind of soft bristle that's in the blush brush. What I've been using on my lips every day is from Cake Beauty, and it's their Everything Balm. So it's supposed to, I've only used it on my lips, but it's supposed to help plump your pout, seal split ends, I use it as a gloss, soften lips, tames brows, conditions cuticles, pops your cheekbones, brightens dark circles, nourishes dryness. So they say that you can use this basically everywhere. One of those products that you can put on your hands and then kind of put wherever you need it. I've been using this straight up as a balm. The Glow Getter and the City photo shoot I did, I used on my models. I put it on their lips, did their makeup, and then just the lipstick that I put on them, or the lip liner, just sat really well because you weren't working with dry lips. So that's something I've been using a lot, and it's got a really nice light smell, but nothing overwhelming. From Scone Cosmetics, this is one of the items that is in our spring box. I had two colors that were available. This is the Pink Violet, and there's also Girly Pink. I love both of them, but this is one that I just lean to all the time because I feel like the violet color on the end is a little bit misleading when you put it on your lips. It definitely looks like this color when I put it on my eyes or use it as an eyeshadow or an eyeliner, but when I put this on my lips, it's just the softest, prettiest pink, and I feel like it's even darker here than what it actually is. Do I have a compact? Where's my... It just gives you the healthiest shade of pink, and with the balm, it doesn't, like, your lips feel nourished and you don't feel like you need to put lipstick on top, so you just have a really healthy, pretty looking pink, which is the color for spring from what I've been seeing. And if you're following our Instagram feed, there's like, I'm all about the pink this season. I was gonna say this holiday. It's not a holiday yet. Come on, Natasha. One of my kind of favorite go-to concealers, I can't speak today, concealers from the drugstore is by Maybelline New York, and this is their Fit Me concealer in the color Fair. Now, I feel like they're rebranding this or they're changing it because when I was at Walmart last, I couldn't find this concealer anywhere, which makes me nervous. So I love this. This reminds me of the NARS, I think it's the NARS Radiant Concealer. Even the packaging is very similar to it. It's a heavy enough concealer. Like, I will only wear this if I'm wearing a foundation in full face, because it is definitely heavier concealer than something like my organic concealer from Evelyn Iona. This color is 15 Fair, so it's definitely more of a brightening concealer for me. So I'll put it like here and then fan it out, and then use my Real Techniques sponge to buff it out. And I will also use it on my eyelids as kind of like a primer, and it's a really nice concealer, and it'll cover any of the redness that I have on my my eyes, and that way any eyeshadow that I'm using will blend out just beautifully. Another one of my favorite drugstore finds is from CoverGirl, and this is their Flamed Out mascara, and I use the color Very Black Blaze. It's got kind of like a figure 8 wand on it. Your lashes don't look spidery, they don't look overdone. It gives you really nice full voluminous lashes, but it looks like natural at the same time, if that makes sense. Like, it doesn't look like you got a ton of mascara caked on. I think these are like $7 or $8 Canadian at the drugstore, and it's just, I don't know, I think I have a couple extra bought because I was worried at one point they were all on sale, and I was like, are you stopping selling these? Start the car! So I bought a couple, but it's just, I've tried a lot of different mascaras from the drugstore. This doesn't flake on me. So when I put a lot of mascara on, I find certain brands, and even some of the really high-end brands that everybody loves, I find it smudges, and then I end up with black markings, and I gotta try and buff that out throughout the day. So when I wear this, I don't worry about it smudging, rubbing, flaking. I don't have black marks underneath my eyes at any point in the day, no matter how long I wear this for. It just wears really, really nicely, and it also washes off nicely. You have some long-wearing mascaras that are a pain to take off, and you're scrubbing at your eyes and tugging, and that's not good for your eyes, right? So that is why this is one of my favorites. From Too Faced, part of their chocolate bar collection, this was a point perk from Sephora. So you can't get this little kit. I don't believe you can buy this. This was a point item. I think it was like 500 points, and you got a couple items from Too Faced. But you can get all their chocolate bar items, and what I'm going to talk about particularly in here, separately. So I've been using this a lot with a like chiseled brush for contouring. So their Chocolate Soleil color, it's the big pan here. It's one of their regular bronzers, and I've been using this a lot. I mean, it smells like chocolate, so it feels like it smells like you're rubbing chocolate all over your face. And I've been using this as my contour color lately, and I've been absolutely loving it. And it has a bit of warmth to it, but it's not too orange. So if you're very fair, this is a nice color to use. Talking about bronzers, you can tell I've been using this a lot because the names are rubbed off. This is from Pure Cosmetics. In Canada, you can get it at Shoppers Drug Mart. And I mean, you can see I've used this. I don't know if you can see the wear on it. This is their Mineral Glow Bronzing Powder. I can kind of go to town on it, and I'm not going to worry about harsh lines. It blends really, really nicely with other powder products as well as other cream products. And it's just something that I have a lot of bronzers, but that I keep going to when I want even a quick, like I'll use a fluffy brush, and I don't have to worry about where it's going to go. I just dip it in and just boom, 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 boom. Another item that is in our spring box is from Manicadar Beauty, and you're going to see this item everywhere because this was in a lot of beauty boxes. This is their Paradise Blush, and this was a favorite of Manicadar fans who got it's their Daydream palette. This blush was in that, so they decided to come out with it individually. Now in the pan, it looks like a really dark, deep pink, and it is a pink, but it's got this stunning kind of, golden pearlescent effect to it that when you wear it, you almost feel like you don't even need a highlighter. Like, it's one of those blushes that it doesn't come out as dark as it is. You can be heavy-handed if you want to. So if you want to just do a light coat, like a light application, and then you just have this healthy glow, or you can go a little bit heavier if you want. But I mean, I've applied a lot of this onto my face, and I've never felt like I looked overdone or doll-like or anything like that. I just always, every time I wear it, I get compliments, and people are like, oh, you look so healthy today. Oh, you look so awake. Your skin looks so great. What are you wearing? And I'm like, this guy. Talking about pink for spring. This was a much anticipated collaboration with Nicole Guerrero. I'm sorry, Nicole. And Anastasia Beverly Hills. I think might be the first collaboration that Nicole has done. She is a YouTuber. And I mean, if you know beauty, you know that Anastasia glow kits are like to die for their quality. I've got a couple of these, and this is one of her 6-pan glow kits. At first I was like, oh, that's a lot of pink. I mean, I love pink. But then I was like, you know what? You don't have to just use a highlighter palette to highlight, right? You can use it for a blush topper. You could use it for a blush. You could use it for a highlight. I have one of her glow kits that are a lot darker than my skin tone, so I'll even use some of them almost like a bronzer. I use her glow kits as eyeshadows, for the inner crease, for my brow bone. There's lots of things. And come on, guys, this one has an actual highlighter called Glow Getter. So you know when I saw this highlight kit and I saw one of the colors was Glow Getter, I was like, sold. I don't even care if I ever use it. In the cart. I think I got up at 4 a.m. one day to buy that when it first launched. I'm not gonna lie, I had an issue. And my last item, I think, is from Tarte, and this is their Tarteist Pro eyeshadow palette. I love this. So this actually might be one of my favorite palettes from Tarte. It's got an amazing huge mirror, and then it's got 16 mattes and 4 I was gonna say glossy. 4 glossy eyeshadows. No, that's not it. So that they have it segmented really, really nice. And I just, I don't want to blind you guys with the mirror. This is a very blingy palette. So the top row is your warm shades. So the light color is like a creamy color. It's called Classic. Then you've got some really nice clay shades, a dark chocolate brown, and then ethereal is like a really pretty bronze color. You've got the second line that's some really pretty shades of mauve and right down to like a vampy dark purple, and then that's accompanied by a golden metallic shade, I guess. Metallic, prismatic. Why can't I think of the word? Apparently I need a nap. The third one down is all shades of like red and burgundy and almost like a pinky tone to them. And then the last line is your neutrals, like a neutral brown, black. There's like a creamy color. I want to say almost a beige, and then probably the boldest color out of all is like a blue. The color is called Trendy, and they're like duochrome. So it looks blue, but when you put it on, it almost has a brown or burgundy shade to it. So I used this on the Glow Getter in the City photo shoot, and I really loved it. I used some of these wet with the setting spray, my Makeup Forever setting spray. I used them dry, and I mean, we had those girls, we did a photo shoot inside, we brought them outside to do out on the streets in Ottawa, and this held up. I didn't have to do any touch-ups on them at all throughout the course of the photo shoot. So really impressed with the quality. Even just the quality of this palette, it feels like a heavy-duty palette. It's got a really beautiful, nice size mirror, and the shade range is incredible. So if you are just starting to build your makeup collection, and you work in a profession where you feel like maybe you don't want a lot of metallics or bold, bright, crazy colors, this would be a fantastic palette for you to start with, because it's got predominantly matte colors. It's got all of your ranges from cool to neutral to warm toned, so you could do a lot of looks with this. And then plus it's got a couple of the metallic shades that you can, pop on the side of your lid, that you can brighten your corner with. If you wanted to do a bit of a bolder look, you could amp it up a little bit. But it's just a fantastic palette, so it's definitely one that I would recommend. And the quality of Tarte is always on par, and it's up there. So that is it for me for today for this video. I know it was a long one, but I haven't chatted with you guys in a long time. If you have a video you'd like to see from me, go ahead and leave it in the comment section below. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you're in the know for all things Glow Getter. Comment section below, message me. You can email me at info@glowgetter.net, or there's a contact page on the glowgetter.net website. So I hope you guys have a great day, and thanks for watching. Bye.